live under this celebratory energy. There's too much of it going on. Really, I'm exploding. It's gonna be probably one of my best videos ever. Really? Yeah. What's up, everybody? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. Hey, can you hear the slur? Slurricane. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist. I knew I'd wear those one day. I am your North American Sybil, your messenger god, the first child of God, God created in himself in the feminine form, reincarnated. I am the Lilith. In order to keep up with me, it wasn't those cards I saw. You would have had to seen what I posted on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in the charts. Oh my god, you guys. I've been laughing at myself for like the last 15, 20 minutes. Really? I was like, what the fuck came over me? I just looked at the whole it all happened too fast. Oh, this is gonna be a good video. Let me get my tea. Really? Oh yeah. So where to start? I'm a maniac, apparently. Oh man, I don't even know how to start this conversation. Let's pull the cards out and let the cards tell the story. Really? Well, by the time I pull the cards, they're nothing more than confirmation to the bullshit I was just with. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what just happened, dude? What in the fuck just happened to me? Right? What happened to me? Oh, I'm all full of love. How'd that happen? I'm like trying to put it into words. I was like, I think I just got love bombed. And I went with it. And it was great. Are you serious? I'm a fucking maniac, bro. Did you know? No, I didn't know. I didn't know nothing. But the Holy Spirit, that's why I was crying in my... Ooh, the card fell down. Ooh, it's got its face down. Don't look at me. I didn't know what I was getting into today. I read the cards earlier and I was scared for my life. They're like, you're going to rekindle some shit. Fucking started crying in my video. Please don't make me. Please don't make me. Fuck. That was a pure example of fucking the ego versus the inner spirit. What do we got? Oh my God, Becky. Told you the cards are just confirmation to the bullshit. What happened? I don't know. Cupid's arrows happened and I got shot down. Really? I didn't get I don't even How do I put this in the we could finalize the story by saying I did what I always do. What happened? Nothing. I just have a lot of love to give. And I'm holding back. And then when I don't, there's too much and I got a lot to clean up. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I think I got love bombed. I don't know what happened. And it wasn't until I turned on my YouTube and I saw this video from Magnetize Yourself that said the 2-2 portal. I was like, oh my God. It's very magical shit. Really? Yeah, the 2-2 is about partnerships. Anything about 2 is about partnerships and reunions. And it came up in 2 different books. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And then I walked straight into it. And what happened? I came out very loving. So I was like, I think I got love bombed. Or Cupid. This is a funny card. Wolfman, I know you're about to get jealous because that's like your human nature, but you're gonna love this story, dude. Realistically, yeah, it's energetic. Did you feel it? And I dropped the mic. Okay. Anyways, what am I talking about? I was like, in my earlier video, I said, oh, no, dude, I called this upon myself. I reached out to somebody. They're like, we give the olive branches. What came in the first one, I was like, no, dude, no. And then the next card with this burning heart in front of me is like, like, please don't make me do this. No, what did you do? What it told me to do. I reached out. And apparently my arms were closer than the phone. Did you do? Nothing. I got everything I ever wanted. And then I'm looking back, does this have something to do with Santa Muerte? Every time this happens, I'm like, did you do this? Who's doing this? How is this happening? Are you serious? Yeah. In the essence, I think I got love bombed in the sense that I got this loving experience that I wasn't even expecting. And then I walked away filled with all kinds of love. I don't think that's how they describe it, but I had to put a word on it. I was afraid that that would open up like to like Brian or Wolfman. It hasn't yet. Oh, dude. It's scary. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm in love. And I want to love you. Really? It was very loving. I loved it. Okay, moving on. So then I realized my true nature of why they did this. I had to fight my fears and be all in a really great, loving mood. I was like, wow, that was lovely. But you go back to the first video and I try to show you this is how bad it is, bro, trying to fight your fears. You are scared like a fucking child. I am not going to go do this with my life. I have so many of them. Dude, when they told me to go extend myself to tree, oh man, I was crying. Please don't make me do this. This is the end of my reputation. He is my friend. It's going to get weird. He's going to reject me. Please don't make me do this. Then I get in the DMs and I'm saying weird things like, I would like to make love to your body. Have I gotten any better? No, I probably said the same thing or something similar about 15, 25, 35 minutes ago. It's uncontrollable. I'm a maniac. Really? There is a homicidal love inside of me. It's quite lovely and, passionate. It's like the stuff they write books about. But when you don't, like, it's cringe for me to watch. I'm like, don't look at this. That's probably why I blacked stuff out. Really? I guess. I'm fucking crazy. Really? I mean, not anymore, but like the stuff, dude. It's like, whoa, I did not know. You didn't, I mean, wow. That was nice. The shadow. Okay, so that's literally what happened like today. It happened today. Let me read it in this book and then I'll read it in the other. And it is the card of Sagittarius and taking action. I got filled with loving action. What? It was great. Okay. And what's funny, can I show you the best part? As I'm sitting here in this, whenever I sit in these funny meditations, I've been noticing it. But the best part, like here's the best part. Look, I wear my POC shirt. He's just watching me do that. POC was totally there, part of the experience. I thought I was going to the witchcraft store. I got ready to go to the witchcraft store. And what happened? It became very magical right before my eyes. Really? I didn't know this was gonna happen. I'm not that psychic, bro. Like, I did not know this was gonna happen at all. What happens next? I don't know. I didn't even know this. I opened a can of something. And so I go back to Wolfman. He's like, dancing with the devil, part fucking does this have anything to do with that Mercury retrograde? Just kidding. Oh man. That's what I was like. My spirit knows this is gonna be good, but myself knows this is probably not good. And I come out feeling all good and powerful like I always do. It's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't that bad. All right, let's talk about this. I'm at the ace. Oh my God, the Two of Cups, the lovers. Really? Yeah, that's what the 2-2 is about. You're probably in a force loving energy, whether you like it or not. Really? I liked it. 8 of Wands, movement, speed, power, high energy and enthusiasm, the wind behind your back, propelling you forward, positive growth, tapping into your power, positive growth in love, career, and all areas of your life. The reverse is being slow, hasty, and waiting. What are you waiting for? That's what I heard. I don't know. You have to take a leap of faith and hope to God everything is going to be okay. That was a perfect, you got to see the earlier video to see now. It's like, I would be scared as fuck. Everybody thinks I'm fucking fearless. Fuck your life. Fuck your life. I'm terrified the whole fucking time. The whole time. I'm crying and shaking. I try to explain that to you so that I can encourage you that that feeling doesn't go away. Don't wait for that feeling to go away. It's only going to get stronger as you do this. I was crying when I had to give Tree a chance. Why did you do that? I promise on everything holy, bro. Shoot me down now, God. He knows why I did it. He knows why I did it, bro. It was 1/7, bro. 2023. I released my album. We all somehow came together at GBL. I'm sitting there talking about Bobby, and I look up to see what Tree's, if he's part of the conversation, and he's sitting there with these I love you eyes. He's like looking at me with all the admiration and love I've ever seen in a human being. And I blink. He sees me see him. And then the energy literally shifts at that very moment, like a fucking earthquake. All of a sudden, the session's gone. Everybody's going home. It's like lights out, like the lights came on. And he runs out in the crowd. And I'm like, as I'm saying goodbye to everybody that's leaving, thanks for the album, and blah, 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 blah. And I run to his car, and he's trying to hide his eyes in his face. And I tell him I'm going to talk to him about it. And he doesn't talk to me. And I sit there with my Holy Spirit for like a week. They put me on straight lockdown, and they're like, you need to extend your... The fuck I don't. The fuck I won't. Hell no. And then it really was a surrender moment. They're like, I'm sitting on my fucking porch. There's a video to back all this story up. They're like, if you don't take a leap at love, then we're never going to let you off this porch. Oh my God. So I have to do it, and I'm terrified because of all of this. And I think I get out of it easy. I send him the message and he doesn't respond. And I'm like, all right. And then he waits till I'm asleep at like 3:00 in the morning and says that I made it all up and that I'm crazy and that something. And I tell him, my response is, yeah, I guess I did. Forget it. And don't fucking talk to me. Then he shows up at the show I'm going to the very next day, all coked out, talking weird shit, all in my face. It was a weird ass thing. That is the last time I saw that dude. Really? Yeah. And yet he's like 2 blocks away. Who knows how many days out of the week? It's like they could be stalking you. I didn't realize it. Like, I don't know what's going on. You're like literally driving by me every day and I have no idea. Probably. Well, at least you see me at my finest. And that's one thing about Tree. It's not like he ain't seen me with no teeth and no makeup, crying, fucking feeling sorry for my fucking self in the pits of hell. That's why they told me to give him a chance. He was very kind and he was a good friend and he knew my problems and he was interested in me and I should give him a chance. And I regretted it the very second I fucking did it. Realistically, yeah, so embarrassing to my ego. But I learned a lot about myself through it. I didn't know I was so passionate about love and how excited I was of an ability. And that how grateful I was for the space. That's what I told him. I saw you as a friend, dude. I did not see you as anything but a friend. And I was abusing that friendship. And we were just becoming closer because realistically, he got to know me. And he spent time with me. He listened to me every day. We talk all the time. I was making, I'd bring him to my studio and then we go to shows and we were really close. People thought we were fucking already. We were just hanging out all the time. And I abused that. And I didn't realize that in that situation, he was falling in love with me. And I just treated him like a little punk ass kid. I really did. I mean, I didn't, but I kind of did, especially when I realized it put his age on. And that's what it was. I can never forget this night. I went to meet him because I'm always driving through town at night. That's what I did for a job. And they're out being night people. So we would link up at night. That's when people go to the studio and do shit. So that was my job. I was a night person. Nighttime bitch. Realistically, yeah. I remember this time I meet him at Native. Native is closing, and we're in the parking lot and we're talking and some bullshit. And he's telling me this story about this 40-year-old woman that he's trying to get with. And the whole thing makes me uncomfortable. And he's trying to break the ice about he be fucking older women. And I'm like uncomfortable about it. And then I think even after that, he like offers me cocaine. I'm like, no, I'm cool. Like he was trying. I think he was trying and I never saw it. And I was just abusing him. I was trauma dumping him all the time. Really? That's what I realized. I didn't realize that I had a good guy next to me that I could have, you know what I mean, got closer with and experiment, you know what I mean, experience some of this with. I was leaning on him, but not opening up to him. And so they told me to open up, and he was like, "You got all freaked out and shit." Well, where are you at now, buddy? Oh, you're over there. Here, you're over. You're over there. I'm over here. And so this is a real true story. It happened like last year. The Holy Spirit tells me to go do a banishment and a ritual at GBL, and he's inside. I know he's inside. All of them are inside because it's a release party for fucking Terrell's stupid album. The idea, the concept he stole from me. These are all my enemies, supposedly. All my betrayers are at one place at one time. And the Holy Spirit tells me to go out there and do a fucking ritual. I'm standing on the fucking corner, burning sage, bro. And Mike Millian, the owner, comes out. And he's like, he tries to reach out. I'm like, I'm not touching your fucking energy. He's like, it's like that. And then he sends some girls out and they say they're going to call the police on me and shit, bro. We cast you out in the name of Christ. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Really? He was inside. That was the last time. I didn't see him, but I know he saw me. They made a big deal of it. I was right there on the corner being a whole witch bitch. Who's that? It's fucking Lucky. She's out there doing some witchcraft on us. Remember me, motherfuckers? That was that moment, dude. It was that Independence Day where the guy comes at the aliens. I'm back. It was last time. I really haven't seen him since, but he's still be in my energy. Like, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Hey, love you. Twin flame shit. And that's how it was just as bad for Russ. Go love Russ. They'd made me. Talked about forced attrition. He would sit there on my chest. Go say hi to Russ. Go say something nice. Fuck him. He's such a cunt. Fuck him. I'm not saying nothing nice to that bitch, bro. Do you see him? No fucking way. I've done this a long time. Hey, who was the last one? How'd you like that ride, Wolfman? I'm like, he has chapped lips. He fucking chews his fucking toenails. I will find something wrong with you. I promise you that. Oh. And that's what's wrong with me. Damn, it was all fun until I lost my air. Really? Yeah, I just got gut punched. There went all my fucking goodness. Reality hit. I mean on purpose. Damn. The lesson I just learned. Ouch. All right. I mean to you after you reject me. I'm mean because you won't let me love you. I'm mean because you took yourself and your attention away from me, and I become very retaliative, and I hurt you really hard with mean words. I can't apologize for that because it is a behavior and a pattern, and I intend to hurt you with my words when I do that. Really? Yeah. Because you pushed me away, I'm going to push you away harder. And that's what happened even back to my sister, bro. I was losing a battle with them. I always felt like the outcast, the white sheep, if you will. My sisters are black, and they took to my brother real well, and he's welcome everywhere and all that bullshit. But they always made me feel like the outcast. And we're having a racial war. It's a real racial war in our family, and I'm losing this battle. And so rather than losing, I just said the meanest things. I told my sister, because I knew she was like this, and I knew at that point, hold on, the conversation was over and I had lost it, and that they're not going to talk to me anymore over this bullshit. So I figured I'd just stick the knife all the way in. It worked. I meant to hurt her with those words, but I hurt myself a lot more. I hurt myself a lot more. Really? Yeah. So, example is like, I don't want to get my feelings hurt fucking with you. And the response is, you're not the only person that gets their feelings hurt. And at that moment, I'm like, yeah, I do this on purpose. I try to hurt your feelings. You don't try to hurt my feelings. I try to hurt your feelings. Really? Yeah. In this particular instance, or maybe all, I can say this. I'm not sure if this is a reflection to all, but maybe I get mad because I can't love you. Because you won't let me be close to you. Because if you go back to my sister, what was it? I couldn't get close to her. If you go back to, you know what I mean? These fights that I have with people. It's like, you know what I mean? Serious psychological shadow work. I told you, you always meet yourself dealing with these fucking shit. That's what I realized. I saw the pattern. I do this, and that's what I said. It's like I say all kinds of fucking mean shit to Bobby because he acts like it don't hurt him, so I'm just going to keep doing it until somebody says my words hurt them, and then I realize, yeah, I do that on purpose. I have hurtful words. And then you go back to this week's, the earlier video. It's like, your feelings are going to get hurt. It's like, you need to watch your words. I was like, Jesus Christ. That is like that's my weakest thing. And that's what I thought about, when it came down to it. If I would have got Russ, I was afraid of shit like that. It's like Allie, any of them, especially Lewis. Allie and Lewis don't deserve my mouth. Marshall might think it's cute for a while, but he doesn't deserve it. No man deserves my mouth. The shit that comes out of my mouth. And even though I don't have memories of actually saying shit to my ex, I do remember, dude, with my first baby daddy, I remember in the middle of sex, I told him he was boring. I'm sure that ruined our relationship forever. I have a memory of saying that, but I don't have memories of me really popping off at the mouth. I mean, I did to Christian. I told him straight to his face. The only reason I fucking fucked with you is because I thought you were Latino. And he was fucking Indian, and that was the start of that was the very beginning of the domestic violence. That happened in Thornton. I said something like that. You said something racial? I didn't even know, but I was the truth. I didn't mean to be, but it was. I had a particular type. What type? Wolfman. Seriously? I hit him where it hurt. But I don't even know what we were already talking about. And that's it. I'm known for fucking fighting unfair. I'll hit you in the face where it hurts, dude. I'll use something against you that hurts. Why? I was taught that. Every time I open up, people use it against me. So I learned that same technique. Really? Mm-hmm. So I liked Marshall unbelievably, because he is like fierce with his words. But only when he met me did he see the actual intensity. They have never, ever heard someone get burnt until they heard me open my mouth. It'll be funny to him, but it's not. It's not encouraging. And that's where Pac will get me going. And it's like, this isn't good, dude. Really? I shouldn't be out here calling people bitches and doing all that. Why? Because if I wasn't me and I saw someone else doing it to someone, I would stand up against that person. I've seen people be bullies like me, and I stand up for them, not realizing I'm an actual bully, which is a projection of myself. I'm attacking people that are just like me. I know exactly, dude. I'm a bully in that sense. And that's Marshall too. Dude, we'll hit you real hard, where you'll just run out of the room crying, and we'll have a laugh, and you'll be devastated for the rest of your life from this moment on. I've done that my whole life to people. I'm not innocent. That is, I promise you, I've said that since the beginning. I don't steal, I don't cheat, I don't lie, but I sure will hurt you. And I do it on purpose. It's not an accident. When I know that what I'm about to say is mean and I don't mean for it to be mean, but I don't know how to say it differently, I'll say that too. And you can see that. A lot of what I say is just fucking harsh. It's straight swords out of my mouth. This is going to hurt. But it's truth. I say the shit that nobody else would ever say, but everybody else is thinking. I'm a child in that sense. They're like, damn, bitch, you ain't got no filter? No. I don't know how to put in words to make it sound different without changing what I'm trying to get across. I'm very direct in my words and they're cutthroat. It's the definition where you can't say shit after I've said it. What are you going to say? I'm very aware of my strengths and my weaknesses. And I'm sorry for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? I called Ali gay and a camel jockey, bro. It's like the worst things you could ever say to a Middle Eastern man. And I laughed about it. I don't even know what I called Wolfman that got me in spiritual court. What it was, though, was by him, it was too much. You have done this too much. You're not going to do it to another person. And he's the only person that, for some reason, an inner spirit makes me stop. And thank God something makes me stop. Because I didn't stop with Marshall. I don't stop with Lewis. I don't stop with any of them. There's no fucking stop sign that makes me not want to, you know what I mean, open my big ass mouth and destroy you. And I did it to him, and I felt I got spiritually locked down for some shit like that. And it's a good thing, and I started to learn it, but it's a pattern. I've been doing this. This is a coping mechanism, a character deflaw, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing this my whole life. This is going to take a lot of restraint on my side. This is how I react to situations. It's a reaction. And I have a reaction time where I let it out. Really? Yeah. It's like, damn, I didn't know she was going to go so sour. I'm telling you, I knew about it. When I woke up, I would start to dig up people from the past, even Freak Show. He told me, he said, bro, you just went crazy one day and you started talking all kinds of shit, telling everybody to fuck off, and we never saw you again. Really? By that time, I had heard that story from everybody. How come, when's the last time we talked? Because I'd tell him straight up, I don't remember. Why did we stop talking? Nah, you tripped out one day. So I was afraid of this. I kept hearing about this part of me that would flip out on people. And then I saw it. I saw it come out on tree. Really? And then I understood it. I really did. I started to understand this aggressive, I wouldn't say violent, but it swung on him. I swung on that dude, with all my force. I don't know what would have happened if it hit him, because I had put my whole body into it. And when I can take myself back to that moment, I had every intention to hit him. I didn't mean to miss. He just slowly, like a matrix, just stepped back and was in absolute shock. And Raj was behind me at the fucking, you know what I mean, at the computer, at the lab. He was standing right behind me. And as soon as he stepped back, I went crazy verbally. That's what I thought, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. I told you fucking bitch. And I'm grabbing him. He's in shock. He's bigger than me. He's like 6 feet, some shit. He's all muscle. I'm grabbing him and I'm fucking manhandling him out the studio door, out the front door. And I slammed the door. And then I turn around and I see Raj. And I swear, like that, in my dress, I drop to the floor and I'm on the floor crying and shaking. What just happened? What just happened? I saw it, but in that second, it just left. It went out as soon as he went out. As soon as I closed the door, it came out of me and was gone. It was like a fucking demon, bro. I was so devastated. He wasn't supposed to be there. We were fighting over a song that I told him to leave me alone. He just kept pestering me and he wouldn't respect me. And that's where it came from. I'd seen it. So when I seen it, I was comfortable with it. Now I didn't understand fully, but then later I started still digging up people. And I realized this thing came out and fucking told them off. It told them off. It did. Now, B witnessed it with Diana. I have been nice about this for so fucking long. And she's right there in front of me. And I'm sitting there, I'm going to say something mean. I'm going to say something mean. Oh my God, help me, God. Help me, God. B's like, what the fuck is going on with you? I'm trying to control this, bro. For the first time in my life, I'm trying to control this, bro. I'm trying to control it. And I look like a maniac, dude, trying to hold this in. And that's all I can say is I'm going to say something mean. What was she talking about? Some stupid shit, bro. But I was about to lose it. 100,000% on this bitch. Verbally. And all I could say, I'm sitting there slapping the ground, looking at the sun. I'm about to say something mean. It's hard to be me. And that's a shadow of me. And I'm very vindictive and evil with my words. I can use them to create all kinds of wonderful things, but I can use them to destroy the biggest person. I can take down anybody with these words, bro. They're not supposed to be used like they're used to create, not to destroy. That's the power of the swords. It's using your thoughts and your words properly to be articulate, but not dangerous. Do you know another person that's verbally dangerous like myself or Marshall? We are verbally dangerous. We are too fast. The only one that's faster is Royce, but he can't he can't get his tongue to keep up with his thoughts now. God took that away. Why? Because he was probably talking too much shit like the rest of us. Seriously, he's the only one that can do it. He's laser with it. He's laser and surgical. You don't even know he's hurting you. You don't even know he took a shot at you, bro. We make our shots sloppy, dude, straight to the face with a fucking shotgun. We want everyone to watch you fall to the ground. He does it. He's like poking you a million times, dude, and you don't even know that you're bleeding to death until the song is over and you're like, was that about me? God made him like that in a real warrior form, dude. He just does it with his words now. What else can we do with it? Are we out here swinging? Well, that's why he loves a good fight. It's in him. The warriors, the fight of two men to the death. That's how we got down, bro. It's you or me. One of us is not walking away from here. Not never, bro. You're never gonna. If you even try to lift your fucking head, bro, I will smash it with a fucking rock. That's where we come from. It's still in him. It's in us. Dangerous as we are. We had many past lives. We were many fabulous dark things. As much as I'm in love, I have to face that. That's what I found in there. Really, I'm dangerous in love. If it's taken away from me, maybe possessive. I feel like if you're trying to fucking play games with your love for me and you don't want to give it to me freely and I have to work hard for it, I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get vengeful about this. Realistically, I see it as an orca. I see the orca Killicum. That's what happened, bro. They had it as a trained fucking fish, bro, but they weren't fucking following through. And it snapped. Realistically, yeah, dude. That's what people do. It's that conditional love, bro. They're like, give it to you, and then they take it from you. And that makes me fierce. Realistically, yeah. And that's what makes me take mine back, too. But I don't really. You can have some. I have plenty. I still love you. Really? Yeah. That's where it comes from. It comes out of love. Really? I feel unloved. And that's where it comes out of. And that's exactly where Marshall's comes from, too. Hey, are you healing this? I'll reach out. Really? That's where it comes out from, those words. An unloving place. Well, that's pretty basic. But it's a lack of love. Yep. Wow. Psychological. It's like I know you, huh? I know. They made two of us. So what the fuck? They should have stopped at one, right? All right. Anyways, that's what it said there. But in this book, it paints a very more descriptive picture. Where's the book? My OCD always putting everything back. What were we talking about? Eight of Wands. Really? Yeah. Where's the wands? Oh my God! I went to the Union card again. Look at these. Look at it now. The wands. Mm-hmm. The Eight of Wands marks a period, an ending period of inactivity, and indicates that this is a time to be up and doing. Things are about to burst into action. Something new and exciting is coming. Perhaps a message, a career, a business, a romance, creative project. We got all of this. It's part of today. It's Imbolc. Really? Mm-hmm. The first spark of light, fire. Don't delay, but strike while the iron is hot. You're going to be very busy indeed, but you need the energy to reach your goals and accomplish a great deal in a short time, as everything is set to run smoothly. Life is good and full of adventure that could involve travel. See what I mean? They have a whole adventure planned out for me, and I don't even know what's going on. No, you just let life unfold. If you're doing what you're doing, then that's basically all you're doing. But if you allow for you know what I mean? If you follow your heart and fight your fears, things will start blowing you away. Your imagined will now flow freely, and any creative blocks you've experienced will be broken through. However, you are warned not to make hasty decisions, as the Eight of Wands is about structured action and progress. The Eight of Wands are often called the arrows of love, so romance could be in the air. Be bold and seize the opportunity. Realistically, it was great. Really? Yes. I'm like, it's so pathetic, and that's why I don't want to say it. I got to hold someone and kiss someone and love someone that I already do love. It felt great. I didn't expect that. I didn't plan for that. I didn't see that. But it was everything I wanted. And now I can put that in the memory bank. I know what it feels like to be kissed. I know what it feels like to hold a person. I didn't know what that felt like. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, I guess if you have someone to cuddle with when it's all over, I don't have a cuddle partner. I don't know what that feels like. Yeah, I know I was married. I don't know if I felt close like them. I don't know if we were cuddling. I don't have any of those memories. I'm creating new memories, new experiences. So now I can say I know what it feels like to kiss someone and to hold someone. I did not see that coming today. Really? No. Reverse meaning. Things don't seem to be moving at all. That's okay because we're supposed to be in 10 days of nothingness. But there's a lot of weird, it's the balance. Really? Well, if we're busy today, maybe we no, I'll be busy again tomorrow. They say we're going to be busy. You want success, but without the work and commitment it takes to achieve it. You may have lost your enthusiasm, and perhaps you leave everything to the last minute and try to complete your task in a hasty panic. The reverse card also warns that the arrows of love can turn to jealousy. I'm sure that makes someone jealous that I was loving on someone today. Well, how dare me get to have my first experience of holding and kissing a person. I didn't get to do that with Bobby. We were more like just like we were making love, not being real intimate in that sense. All right. You may have jumped into a relationship too quickly and now the shine has worn off. Well, I don't know about your shiny thing. Or how dull it is. Ooh. All right. That's what happened. What's the spiritual work at hand? Oh my God. I'm already there. I'm full of Empress energy. I dealt with that shadow though. I'm a piece of shit. Really? Yeah, I'm a bit of a piece of shit. I'm full of love, but I'm still a piece of shit. I have some dark sides, you know? Balance. This is the divine feminine, bro. This is it's the Empress, bro. Really? Empress mode. Oh, High Priestess? No, we're being Empress. It's even better. Really? All right. She is the creative power within us all. Your body is a precious gift of the mother, one which enables you to experience the beauties of the world and the simple pleasures of life. I'm starting to get more congested and shit. You are part of a wider world, and oh, what? Oh, and you may gain great peace and fulfillment from spending time outside in nature or by walking with the plants and gardens. I told you last night was great being out in nature. You are part of a wider world and a wider community and bear the responsibility towards them. This card speaks of wisdom in recognizing that all cycles of life are equally valid and all things have their season. We're in a brand new season starting today. Embolic, the first light. a new light, a new inspiration, a new fire, a new flame, a new excitement, new job, new opportunity. It's all new. Really? Yes. It's the Princess of Swords. Oh God. We'll get to that. Maybe it's the wands. Oh no, it's a sword. This involves recognizing the time to act and a time to wait patiently for things to mature. Lady represents mothering and growing into its wildest sense. This may be the birth of a child, business enterprise, or creative project. What are we starting? I'm starting art. That's what I need to do. I didn't make it. It's so far away. I was just like, it looks so far. It looks like a fortnight journey. What, to drive to Arvada? How far is it? It's not really. I just don't feel like doing it. I'll feel it when I feel it. I got ready to do it. I was supposed to go to the witchcraft store too, doing some kind of witchcraft shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm getting ready for something. But as far as the creative project, I'm going to start painting. Really? Yeah. And once the computer gets here, at some point they're going to activate me to start going through my footage. I need to start cataloging my footage and putting it together for my fucking documentary. And then at some point they'll activate the music and we'll get back to the music. I'm glad I still am talking to. See what I mean? He just made a video too about connections. I was like, oh, I'd be burning them. Realistically, who? Bry. Bry made a video on his Instagram about keeping long connections. In the essence, I'll need a studio. Unless I'm gonna freaking get. Hey, God, I don't want to learn. Shit. I was about to ask him for Pro Tools, right? What is it? It's a fucking like, I don't know. I guess you could get a membership and just own it, but that means I have to learn how to be a producer. I really didn't want to do that. I just would rather work with producers. I don't want to do all that. Really? Well, I would like to think that someone as dumb as Russ, who samples everybody's music, doesn't know pro. To be as smart as the fifth grader over there. In essence, it's like maybe I could just figure out how to, ask God to build me my own home studio. Then I could be as cool as Jonica. Hey, Russ, come build me a studio and tell me how it works. Do what you did for your girlfriend for your twin flame. Come on, extend your expertise. She's going to be posting pictures of her studio just to get under my nerves. It doesn't matter if your boyfriend gave it to me. I can get God to give me anything. Fuck your boyfriend. I could get him to do it too if I would get it close enough and gave him the better rim job. Love you, Russ. Just kidding. He that's his love language. He loves to give his cash away. Come on, Russ. Come show a bitch some love. Teach me how to Dougie. That's what that was the whole beginning of our relationship. I was trying to get him to teach me how to fucking to walk me through music. I was gonna be like Russ. Oh God, thank God I aspire to be better than Russ. Russ is still Russ. Just kidding. You had some things right, a lot of things wrong. Same with me, right? We're right back where we started. When we get to the album, we'll cross that barrier. But realistically, I will have to start recording music again. Most people do it in their bedroom, just like those two. Separate bedrooms. Hey, like I told Bobby, I was like, we don't watch porn. I make porn. I don't listen to music. I make music. I don't fucking go to art galleries. I'm going to make art. Realistically, I don't know what I'm going to create, but I'm going to go get some stuff to do it. Really? Mm-hmm. Right up there with fucking making jewelry and making dinner and making babies. That's what this is all about. The high priestess just sits there and sees it all happen. The fucking Empress and the Queen of Cups makes it happen. Really? Yeah. You got to lean on your emperor energy to get the shit done, which is some masculine energy behind you to be, influenced to follow your dreams and stuff. Really? It's a balance inside. Don't even understand. Okay, moving on. That's what the creative project is. She brings the harmonious, creative, and successful phase in your life, full of beauty and pleasure, relationships with family and friends, and are happy and loving. The lady also indicates good health. Well, okay. I mean, I have this shit in my throat, and I always get a little bit of a cold when I move, so I'm just not really caring, because I know this always happens. Reverse meaning, you are not using your talents or abilities to the fullest, and abilities to the full, and feel that you are stagnating. I bet you do. You're not doing anything that you haven't been doing. You could do something new. It'll be exciting, challenging, of course, costly. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're going to be great at it. I didn't know if I could write music and record music. Everybody else did it. I didn't know what it. Dude, again, I could hear it in my head. I didn't know if this was going to sound good. Sounds great to me. All right, moving on. And feel that that's Russ. Sounded good to me. Come here, let me tweak that a little bit, tweaker. And feel that you are stagnating and the block is within you. The Great Mother is an all encompassing source of life. She exists within and without you, and her nurturing flow is always available to heal, balance, and vitalize. She does not judge or punish, only loves. Try to see your life experience not as positives and negatives, gains and losses, but as things are. If you have relationship problems, you must look at your own behavior. It's me. I can't even blame anyone. I mean, I do. You're all types of fucked up, but I came into this place all fucked up. I'm like the holy fuck up. You have what mental illness? Oh, I had a worse one. You had what in your childhood? Oh, I had a worse one. You had what for breakfast? I had a worse one. You had what? It sounds like me too, right? +1. Oh man, I'm feeling like the projections are all over me right now. Realistically, I don't think it's you. I mean, you add to the fire of what is wrong with me. And that's what it is you make me act crazy. But I guess I'm just crazy because these are my behaviors and I'm just putting them on you. Why? I'm traumatized. Really? Well, let's just start walking around saying that. You know what I mean? I'm traumatized. I'm in healing. I just downloaded the perfect fucking short for this video. Oh my god. Make sure you catch up my shorts after this. Try to see your life experiences. Yeah. If you have relationships, you're probably the problem. You may be unreasonably possessive, not allowing your loved ones to change and grow through fear of losing them. Depending on surrounding cards, the Lady Reverse can indicate problems with your fertility. I don't know. It's an expression that you're denying. As soon as I say that, it's like I want to make all kinds of jokes about you guys not being able to get a hard dick, but I'm over here absolutely not even turned on at all. Like I have no flow. I'm like not even fucking even touching myself. At least you guys are trying to get it flowing. Really? I don't even care. I'm so serious. I've just given up on that part of my body. No, I'm just kidding. That's where all this healing comes, and then it starts coming to life. And I want to use these body parts and see what they do. Let me use your. Hey, it says I need 2 of these. Come here. According to the book, I need you. According to sex magic, I need a partner. I need to feel this magic with another. Realistically, you guys make joke. You think it's funny. It's not funny. Again, I'm traumatized. All my memories have been cleaned out, and I'm trying to create new memories. But the fears still kind of stand in my way until I experience something new. I'm just scared of it. And then I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. All right, let's try that again. Okay, without being afraid of it. No, I only get the one time. One time. Really? I've only had sex 1 time that I can remember. It's very foggy. There was too much going on. It was too much going on. And you guys are like, and you go back to my sex life before that, I was just numb to the whole experience. Realistically, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was part of. I just blacked it out. I just did what I had to do to just, get through it. Realistically, I don't know if I was coming or not, bro. I couldn't even tell you. I don't have a memory. Really? No. I'm trying to have new memories. Better ones, obviously. Realistically, so when I make jokes about you guys and your limp dicks, I'm really just making a joke of myself. Really, I'm not out there fucking nobody either. That's where me and Marshall had to face that. It's like, do you have a problem with intimate relationships? Well, one of us are going to have to go out there and go get touched. I was like, all right. That's when I realized I was possessive over him. I was like, I thought about him going out and having sex. I was like, no. I'll go do this. I was like, wait a minute, there's a part of me that doesn't want you to have sex with other people. I didn't even know that existed. I never thought about the idea of you having sex because none of us are getting fucked. I see you with a big bottle of lotion, safe at home. That gives me safe thoughts. Do you need a hand? He could be out fucking prostitutes all the time. That's the fairy tale I've created in my head based on the images I have available to me. Realistically, yeah, let's keep it G-rated, right? Anyway, the G-force. I said all this, and then I ended up going out and having a blowjob. And I was all ashamed and was scared and shit. And then the very day, dude, the very next day, he comes out with this fucking advertisement. Are you guys tired of blowjobs? And I'm like, oh my god, the universe is talking to me. I think I gotta tell him I just had a blowjob. What happened? I choked. It was such an experience for me. Really, you guys have, by this age, you've had plenty of those. Just imagine the 40-year-old virgin and let me be. This is all scary. She says she wants to put a bark in my truck. And then when I get in there, I turn into super freak. Really? I didn't even know that I was going to do that. All I can say is it's my training, I suppose. I didn't know I had that in me. Did you see that on TV somewhere? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I know I draw the line at butt sex for you or me. I know I have a line, and it's don't cross that line. Really? I swear it's like any straight man. That's where we draw the line. Sorry. I'm not bisexual. I'm trisexual. I'm trying to try sexuality. Really, it's a funny story. Well, it's all about birthing, and in order to have a baby, you have to go through that way. I've already realized this. I wasn't going to do it Kanye's way. I'm going to die today. I told you this is going to be the best video until we got all sad for a minute. It was like it was the Mary Poppins. We were all on the top of the ceiling laughing until we got to think of something sad. And then afterwards, right back on the ceiling. Full of laughing gas. Oh, we are talking about Kanye, aren't we? Kanye, you never needed to put that in you. I can fill you with laughing gas. Looks like you're already filled with it. Big Macy's Day Parade balloon over there. What are you hiding under all of those windbreakers? What's the outcome? God, I'm almost scared. Oh, there's someone at my door. Oh, it's my daughter. It's the sick. Oh, dude, it's the past. I was almost scared until I realized that was your creepy knock. Is it really the end of the day? Yeah. Ask me what I did today. I better not tell you. I told you not to wear those shoes. I have so much. Okay, get your homework done. You're smart. It just looks like a lot, but you do it fast.
Oh, guess what?
What? So I'm on a video.
I have 15%, which is an F.
15% is an F for sure.
And I passed my test, and I'm a B.
I told you the laws of average. I fucking told you could be fucking sucking here and make one change that could totally layer this all out. That's life as it is. You could be sucking ass. You only need one win.
Fist fighting in front of me. They were walking in front of me. I was driving my feet, and one of them.
Those boys always do. All right, I'm gonna continue with my video. I can't believe it's the end of the day.
I haven't done nothing.
I haven't. Actually, I had an adventure that I didn't.
I did fail one of my tests though. I got 30 out of 200.
What did you do with the other 200?
I guess I like missed them. I thought I got everything right though. Like I feel like I was getting them wrong.
Were you even paying attention?
Yeah.
Did you do them too fast?
Maybe.
You should just, if you're not even going to give it to it, at least give it your gut. Don't give it your mind. Just be like, what does my stomach say? And just at least then you're going to get at least most of them, right?
I don't know how I missed.
Even if you don't know it, your gut does. It was listening while you weren't. All right, let's get down to this. The Six of Cups is the past. Past love. What?
Dude, I got this card reader keeps going on my For You page talking about 7 of Cups.
The 7 of Cups is illusions and confusions,
like the 7 of Cups
opportunities, all kinds of shit.
7 of Cups, and they keep drawing 7 of Cups.
Dude, the first time I ever saw someone with tarot, I swear to you, this is a true story in my awakening. I went to my dispensary over there off a tower, and she was there, with her cards, and I asked her, it's in my videos, and I was like, pull a card for me. Which card did she pull? That one. And I went looking it up. I have a shirt that I wore that I thought was the heart chakra. It's the 3 of fucking
Someone
swords.
said I look like a British kid because of my hair. In the meanest way. Because no one likes British people.
They tried to hurt you.
They said I look like a British kid.
British people are cool. Like the Beatles?
No, when kids call you British, they're calling you really ugly. No one likes
British people are ugly?
Yeah.
Have they seen Lewis Hamilton? He's pretty. He's British. What about Lando? Lando's pretty. He's British. Never mind.
Exactly.
Just some pretty boys. Pretty boy swag.
They call me ugly, Mom.
Then they're projecting because they're American. I don't know. I called you British? Why is it so racial? Why are we using countries now?
Because no one likes British people.
Why don't they like the Brits?
No one likes British people.
We were originally British before
we
we
don't
were
like them
anything.
because of how they eat their food. They eat beans on toast. They eat like they're
Are they supposed to eat beans on rice? On tortillas? What are they supposed to eat the beans?
You have to see how depressing it looks.
They lived through the Depression. All right, anyways,
and they're
moving
still living through it, clearly. Look at
You're depressing me. And we're making racial jokes at school about the Brits. Well, at least you're just, moved outside of the people in your own country, I suppose.
Dude, look. That's what their food looks like, and it's so
British
sad.
food?
Look, there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they eat normally.
Why are you saying it like they like people, bro?
Because they are.
Not everybody eats this. You're categorizing people. This is not a good time.
It works, bro. Ask anyone. No one likes the British people.
I don't think nobody likes the American people.
Everyone
And
likes
everybody
America.
seems to have a problem with the Germans for their little thing eating.
Yeah, but
and then what about happened with Japan?
No,
Wasn't there like,
they don't admit it. They skip it over.
And then we've been picking fights with China. Does anybody have a problem with Canada? Where's the place?
We don't like
Viva
Canada
la
because
Mexico. No, they don't like Mexicans.
Suck.
Nobody likes the Venice. Get away from me. You guys and your non-likes. I like it. Stupid. That was weird, huh? High school drama. I just can't believe it's the fucking day and I let it all go by. I only have when they're at school to do whatever I want to do. Then I can't really, I could still do whatever I want to do, but I feel more obligation to what I should be doing. Really, I'll sit around, see, illusion, 7 of Cups. I'll sit around and not really doing shit. But when they're around, like, I feel like I can't go too far, or I have this, like, I don't know, I probably need to grow up, let them grow up and quit being such a what do they call that? A helicopter parent? Yeah. Well, all right, guys. The first time I moved in here, this is a true ass story. Like, I first moved in here the first week. I had left him here to go to a dentist appointment. And while I was at the dentist appointment, we had our first fire drill. I had never prepared my kids for something like that. We didn't know if the building was really on fire, if this was, we learned later. And that's what was so funny. We had one like the other week, or a couple days ago. I was like, dude, it's been a long time since we had one of those. Why? Because they took away everybody's cooking materials, so they weren't setting them off. And the kids are pissed off at me because I won't bring out the air fryer. This current window doesn't open. I'll be the first one to set that motherfucker off. Nope, no more air frying, no more. We're out of here in a couple weeks. You'll have good food. I'll cook you whatever you want when we get to the next house. Trust me, I'm gonna go crazy in the kitchen. I miss cooking food. I miss good food. Really? Yeah. It's so funny because I used to hate it. I used to hate dinner every night. I got to think about what I'm going to cook for dinner. It's got to be new. It's got to be different. It's got to be something, and everybody's got to like it. It used to be so frustrating. It'd take me all day to think about it. How am I going to feed these motherfuckers? What am I going to feed everyone? By that time, I never thought about what I wanted. It was always what everybody else wanted, so I never got anything good for dinner. And if I ever snuck and went to have like a restaurant, I'd feel so guilty. Really? Yeah, I learned how to do all that. Yeah, I went to a couple of restaurants without you. See what I mean? You don't eat it.
Garlic bread.
They don't eat the food that I like, but are mad if I go and eat it. This is possessive, don't you think? Realistically, something like that. So I'm excited about getting back in the kitchen. Really? Yeah. It's funny. You don't miss something until it's taken away. I used to hate all of that. Fucking cooking and all of that. Really? Well, it just got repetitive. I've been doing it since I was a fucking teenager. You have to eat. So, you know what I mean? I cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked. So I got tired of cooking. You really? Yeah. And they wouldn't eat it either. So then it became, they ate box foods and fucking microwave foods and baked foods and shit. You know what I mean? All this passion. So I just stopped cooking slowly by slowly. They won. I'd cook Thanksgiving just so I could have all that food, but it was such a waste. She'd eat some macaroni and cheese, some fucking mashed potatoes and gravy. He'd eat a whole bunch of like whatever meat, and that was it. I'd cook it all because I wanted to taste it all. It was cheaper for us to go to a restaurant and then have a fucking cheeseburger or pizza. Really? I'm serious. I just had this talk with my caseworker the other day. We grew up in a generation where we ate what was put in front of us, and if we didn't, we literally went hungry. So we learned to just eat foods. That's not how this generation is. I did not make them this way. Their father was like this, and I thought the grandmother had something to do with it until I raised my own. You can put food in front of them, and it's something about the texture and the smell that they can't go near it. They can't. They'll smell it and be like, mm-mm. Or they'll look at it and be like, mm-mm. And it's like, no, just try it. They're like, I've tried everything, dude. They'll literally be crying and screaming, please don't make me put that in my mouth. It's like a bug to them. Really? I'm serious. I took them to therapy for this shit. They went to food therapy where they learned how to try different foods just to see what it felt like. Here, I want you to put this in your mouth. Now spit it out. And that's where my daughter discovered what her favorite foods were. She likes salties. You know what I mean? Certain things like that. My son, you know what I mean? He's still like that. He'll just smell it and be like, mm-mm. She became more open to new smells. Like, I was so surprised when she grabbed a piece of pizza that had Brussels sprouts and fucking honey on it. I wouldn't even try that. She went straight for it. She's like, it's good. Try it. I can't say no. The mother has become the child. Okay, let me try it if you think it's good. And that's where it is. It's like, yeah, but we grew up like that. These generation, no, they'll literally go hungry. They will sit there starving, bro. They will not eat. We would just finally give in. Fine, I'll eat it. Or our parents were forceful. If you don't fucking eat, you can't leave the table until you eat that food. I'll beat your ass. Seriously, shit like that, dude. We were force fed we were forced to eat whatever was in front of us. The new generation can't even do it. You can't force them to eat some shit that they're scared of or don't even want. Really? But I can tell you, in time, I've seen it in my daughter. In time, they start to experiment and like new things. I was blown away when she started eating meat. Fucking chicken. It was only, she still hasn't ate anything else, but she liked hot wings. She got into fucking boneless buffalo chicken and ate it for like literally a year. Once a day, every day. She was finally eating something new. I supported it. Really? Weird shit. I don't know where I got on that. I have no idea how I got on that story. I guess it's the past. Let's go into this card over here. Six of Cups. Memories, comfort, family. Meeting with an old friend, reminiscing, connecting with your inner child. Visit the past, but don't get stuck there. Reverse possibility, forgiveness, repeating patterns, living in the past. Oh, man. It's pretty much what they told me to do. I did what I was told to do. Realistically, that's what I said. That's what I said. I made sure I said that. I made sure I said that. I made sure I said that. I only do this because God calls me to do this. I'm doing everything in my power not to give in to love. I'm only do this when God calls me to do this. This is a calling from God. Really? I don't do this. God calls me straight into this shit. Really? Well, for my own goodness, obviously, but I just want to point that out. This isn't a choice that I make at home. I don't make a choice to love you or not love you. You know what I mean? It's not a choice. Perhaps because of pain and insecurities in the present, you are remembering the past as being happy and beautiful. Enjoy the memory, but recognize what has gone cannot return. Instead of wallowing in nostalgia, use the knowledge you have gained from the past to accomplish your ambitions in the present. You may need to capture the joy, spontaneity, and the enthusiasm you had then in order to enjoy what you have now. Well, I mean, I tapped into that. The card also indicates that you could be visiting old haunts or that an old friend or lover comes back into your life. The past cannot be recaptured, but a new and different relationship is possible. And that's what I always say. Not going back to that. Really, reverse meaning. You refuse to let go of the past. You're trying to cling to old customs and habits that no longer have any meaning or benefit. And that's where you're just holding on to your life. You don't even know why you're doing this. You're just, I can ask so many of you, especially on Monday, your mundane life. I just realized that. I just got to download. What happened? God happened. God created this space. Realistically, yeah, I just realized how this all happened. What happened? Something happened. And God created space. That's interesting. It wasn't just on my side. It was like a perfect opportunity appeared to itself. It was really weird. What happened? He just happened to be right next to me and was sent home, but didn't have to go home. Really? Yeah. That's what happened. I just realized that. That was like something spontaneous happened in his day where it got freed, so he had free time for me. And I didn't have anything going, and that's what was really weird is I was getting prepared to go somewhere totally different. I didn't even see this coming. I just happened to get dressed and put on my makeup and was going. Thank God I did all this and you didn't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I just what was it? Well, I was going to start a conversation and I just offered, "Do you want to have this conversation face to face?" And we just happened to be in the area and available. And that's what's weird. It's like it's not coincidence. That was God. God made all this happen on both sides. Really? For a really great moment. But in essence, to see my shadow. Let's see. It may be that the memory of your past glories and success is preventing you from achieving anything in the present, or fear that it won't match up. Or it could be that an unhappy or abusive childhood still disturbs you. I mean, that's all of us, right? As much as I sit here, don't think that my daughter, all four of my children, don't have a disturbed childhood from my mistakes. I focused on them before I ever focused on myself, but they're not healed. The memories of, you know what I mean, growing up in a house with me and their father and me crying or screaming or, you know what I mean, being distant and not listening and not caring and always hiding from them. They have all those memories, bro. I'm not a great mother. I wasn't a great mother. I just want to point that out. You know what I mean? My daughter, Mary Jane, it takes a lot for her to reach out and give me a chance. You know what I mean? And that's it too. It's like my mom is dead, so I didn't get an opportunity to fix any of this or talk about any of this with her. My father, I have tried, but that's like talking to a wall, and some of this stuff you can't heal with the other person. You just need to heal what you have with the other person internally. And I taught that, to Marshall too after his mother died. And when Logic faced his father and had to have those heart to hearts, it was crushing my inner child. It's like, you're so brave. I'll never get that opportunity to have that real strong conversation from my heart. Let my inner child talk to my parent and tell them what they did to me and how they made me feel. I think it's probably for the best, because as I went through it, I was filled with so much anger towards her and then so much hurt. And I'm glad she wasn't here for me to just take it out on her, because she knew what she did, even if I didn't. She knew why I was all kinds of fucked up. She knew what she did to all of us. Trust me, that's what made her want to stay on high, was the guilt. I think about it, you know what I mean? My memory loss, the disassociation, gave her a chance to be a mother again and to be a grandmother. I was the only one that let her in, and probably the one that took it the worst. But because of my illness, I really didn't have any memories of her like that. I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't. It was just like a happy, weird, I don't know. Again, I can look at my whole life and tell you, dude, like I was totally in a fucking disassociated state, bro. I can look back. So when my mom lived with me, it was like friends. It was like I had a friend that I never had before. And she got to be around my kids and stuff. Now imagine before that, and like the rest of the brothers and sisters, I'll never take my kids around that bitch. She's violent. She's a drug addict. She's a terrible woman. She abandoned us. She forgot about us. You know what I mean? They had their reserves about her, but she really just wanted a chance to, you know what I mean, to make it right. And she would try real hard with them, but they all, kept her at a certain distance where I didn't. And it's good because it gave her a relationship as much as me, you know what I mean? And my children. My oldest children loved my mom to death. She was such a great grandmother. And these two got to experience her. CJ was just a baby. He was maybe like a couple months old, but they were both there. She got to experience them, really experiencing them. And they experienced her even if they don't keep the memories. I do. It was a beautiful thing. But I'm glad because I would have, as I started to discover how bad my childhood was, I really wanted to run at somebody and take it out. I really wanted to be mad at her for this. It took time for me to see it differently, but when I first started seeing it, no. And that's, when it comes to them and they take, my daughter, she'll get in my face, dude, it'll hit her. And she'll start pulling up the past. She is no longer in the present. And she's like, and you always did this and you fucking do this all the time and you this and this. And I know that she's talking about the past. It has nothing to do. And she's accusing me of something I'm not doing right now, but a real accusation of whatever I may have done in the past. She is back there and she is taking it out on me. And I feel terrible because I can see how much she's hurt, but I can't see what I did. I can only hear her tell me what I did to hurt her. And I'm sitting there just helpless. I'm so sorry. I had to do that with my oldest kids too. It's like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I can't remember. And I'm sorry I failed you. I don't know if my dad might not ever apologize to me for failing me. But you know what I mean? I felt that too. I had to heal all that all by myself, bro. And it's okay. Sometimes you don't really need them, and sometimes you do. Sometimes you need to go tell them how the fuck they made you feel. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. You need to tell the truth. It's like I've been holding this in my whole fucking life. And that's what it was with my family. So this card can be bringing up that your childhood, and that's the shadows that still disturbs you. You may be obsessed by your mother or father. I mean, obsessed means controlled by or maybe programmed by or something. When I see this, I think about, Lewis has to answer to his dad and his family, and he has to keep a certain, demeanor, but so does Russ. And certain people, you know what I mean? They have to, they got people depending on them and shit, especially their parents. Your past has shaped you, but it is gone, and it's up to you how you want to shape your life in the present and in the future. I appreciated that moment, Logic. I never seen somebody do it outside of me. Logic did this thing. He had a podcast called Logically Speaking. And he lets his inner child come out and speak to his dad and tell his dad. And he starts to cry, but you can hear it's his child inside of him telling him how he really, like, why couldn't you stop the drugs for me? The real child comes out and talks to the real father, and it feels safe enough because you're there to let it talk. And it was the most strongest thing I ever seen. I was like, Jesus, he's so brave. It's like turning your parents into the police, bro. It's like being brave enough to stand up to authority, to tell them what they really, you know what I mean? And that's what teenagers do. They'll fucking tell you off. And so I don't get mad at her when she's in her feelings and she's telling me off because we repress them. We're just told to just fucking deal with it. Your words hurt me, your actions hurt me, and I'm supposed to just deal with this. I'm not supposed to say nothing back. I'm not supposed to act like that what you said and did didn't hurt me. And that's why we're all cold and shut down to insensitized by people's words and actions now because people have been talking to us like this since we were children. They've been acting like this. We become numb to it. That's what happened. When B shut the door on my face like that, I was so numb to it. Everybody always does this to me. It doesn't hurt anymore. She was all day. I've seen her all day. She has been all day outside on the porch. I've crossed her all day since the beginning of today. all day. She saw, I think she got a good glimpse. I was like, please don't let her see us together. Really? I'm serious. She is out there all day. Like, you know what I mean? A bump on the log. Which means she's probably filled with energy and nowhere to place it. But I was numb to it. People always do this to me. Every time I tell them I can't take it, they take their love away from me. Well, have a nice move. Fine. And this is how I handle it. I turn it all off. I turn off my emotions. I don't look at you. I don't talk to you. And I just move on. And I hope for a new person. Or just let it go, bro. It's not worth fighting. I didn't fight for the last person. I'm not going to fight for you. It happens all the time. Morgan did the same thing to me because I didn't tell her. I didn't know how to tell her. It's not that I didn't tell her, guys. I didn't know how. And I was afraid of using the wrong words because it happens every time I talk to her. She gets riled up. So when I tried to tell her why I wouldn't go to college with her, she turned into a maniac. Obviously, later we realized it's the drugs. But when she's asking me, well, what should I do about this? It's not that I don't know what to say. It's that I'm scared to say it. I'm scared to tell a woman how to be a mother because I feel like I have no right to talk because I wasn't always a good mother. How about that? So anyways, you know what I mean? It was just honest. I just saw it. I saw that I was going to sit down with B outside and she was going to start again about him and how much he makes her feel. And I get tired of hearing it. So I was trying to figure out a way to say it nicely. No matter how I say it, I know this isn't going to, it's not going to end well. And you're going to end up fucking blocking me or saying something mean or turning on me because I tried to stand up for me. And she did. That was very hurtful. I didn't want to see what you said afterwards. You hurt me. It didn't take much. Realistically, that's what she said. She's like, well, I thought you were my friend, and I listened to you about Bobby and that other fuckhead. And well, you know what? Just have a nice, I don't know. I posted it, whatever she fucking said to me. And it's like, and she's like, and have a nice move. That basically was, closing the door on me on the way out because I said I didn't want to hear about your baby daddy today. And that's just it, dude. People just turn their back on me for anything. This has been happening to me since I was little. So I just don't try not to even get close to people because I know at any moment you're just going to walk off. You're going to turn your back on me. And I have a defense to that. When you do it, I'm going to say some hurtful shit afterwards. It's going to take a minute, but it's going to boil up. I'm going to boil about the fact that you hurt me in such a way and disposed of me. And I'm going to show you were never worth my fucking time. And that's what I did. If you listen to that last video, I told her who the fuck she was and how lucky she was to have me in her life and go fuck yourself. You want to turn your back on me when all I tried to do was fucking love you and support you and be a fucking, you know what I mean, a hype man and a good friend. And when I told you I needed, some time, some space, some energy, maybe even a resource, a hug or some shit, you want to fucking turn on me? Fuck you. And that's what it was. Russ, fuck you, Russ. You want to act like you're fucking too good for me? You took that way too far, bro. And why couldn't you just accept that you were at a place in your life at 30 years old? You were in no place to be in a relationship with me and help me raise my children and maybe even possibly have a baby. And you got fucking offended by that? Russ? Wolfman? Bobby? You guys are mad about this? Actually, I didn't think that Bobby couldn't handle it. He told me he couldn't handle it. Based on the circumstances, I think you can handle it. You want another one? He's like, he sees financial devastation. Shut up. It's not funny. It's not funny. Realistically, yeah. All right, well, this fucking card always fucks us up. Damn it. It is a Monday. I mean, fuck. Wasn't I crying earlier? This is a day. I still haven't even had a meal. You may be still obsessed by your mother and father. The past has shaped you, but it's gone. It's up to you how you want to shape your life in the present and in the future. I said something like that. We're going to have to read from the Melchizedek book. What did I say? I was like, how old are you? I was like, well, Dan Chesborough had his grand awakening at age 33. I was 39. I don't know. Maybe we're just late bloomers. But God will come in one day and change your life for you. Don't you want that to happen? It's like, nobody's going to save me from my life. It's like, well, you're going to have to take some action, that's for sure. But God does have a new life. And that's really what happened is just this coming to Christ or awakening. You don't see it, but it's right when you need it. Before you're about to go down this path, what you think is your future is about to be your end. Really? The music I thought was my future, but it was just the end to that life. It was the accelerator to the beginning of my life. The future is not my life. It'll be a great part of my life, but it wasn't my life. It was the end to that life. All I ever wanted to do, dude, was to make an album. I promise you, I dreamt about it. I said it forever. I was always around music. I was around performers. I was always in studios. I was always around famous people, always at shows, always at clubs, always shaking hands, taking pictures. One day, I'm going to make an album. One day. That's all I said. One day, I'm going to do this. And I did. And that's all I wanted to accomplish in that life, bro. I know it sounds weird, but that's all I really wanted to do with my life. One day I'm going to make an album. So in my 30s, right before COVID, 2018, I got into a car accident and I got paid out by the strong arm. Anybody that lives in Colorado loves that. Frank Azar, his fucking commercials have been played since we were fucking born. This fucking guy, they're everywhere. His fucking posters, and I got paid by this guy. Anyways, I got my payout and I used that money to go after my dream. Really? Mm-hmm. And that's what was so devastating, you guys. I made a whole album. I was so sure of it. I was so excited. I put my whole life into this. I wanted this with all my life, bro. I was right there. I had it in my hand, a great product, and the money to make it go. And God said, let it go. It was the hardest thing to do. It was my dream. But I didn't. I let that go to pick this up and have a brand new purpose in life. But the music is still there. And again, I win a Grammy off of my soundtrack. I didn't have to go that way. And I never saw a Grammy that way. I was never going to. I wanted to perform at Red Rocks. I already did it. Really? Yep. I had sunshine on a cloudy day. Really? It was a great thing. The past is cool, but it's time to go on and have a future. Don't you think? And there's parts of the past that you have to remember that you love. There's parts of you that you have to reawaken. And that was really cool is I reawakened to this. I forgot what this felt like. Oh God, I am so fucking full of love right now. I am so loving. Oh my God, I forgot how good this feels. Really? As I was like, I think I'm love bombed. I think I just got love bombed. I'm like full of love. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so full of it. I forgot how this feels. It feels really good to be full of love, and especially want to give it to someone. Like, come here, I love you. Do you know what that feeling is? I didn't until I woke up. I can full on tell you, dude, I never felt like this before with neither of my marriages or anybody else I was close to or gave myself to in any time of my life did I ever feel what true love was. Really, it's an amazing, uncontrollable feeling. It feels so good to be in love. You have to allow yourself because you're afraid to fall in love. You can't force it. You can't force yourself to love someone. You have to allow the idea of being in love manifest. And then it'll come to you. Realistically, yeah. And you have to do a lot of work. It's like, I'm not even looking for love. Well, you know what I mean? That's when it usually finds you because you're not chasing it. And that's what I'm trying to say is you can't create this thing called love. It just comes out of nowhere. And as much as I fear it and I'm scared of it, it's the best feeling in the world. You can't control it and you don't know what to do with it and it'll have you in tears. But before it gets bad, it's really good. There's really good feelings before it gets to be sour. Before it turns to jealousy and it turns all hatred and it turns all ugly. It's a really good feeling in the beginning. Now, even though I don't have any memories, I want to believe that I felt this way with my first baby daddy. He was my first love. The first guy I finally had a first boyfriend. He was my first real boyfriend. I was 15 and I lost my virginity to him. right? I went on forever and nobody ever caught my eye until my next husband. And then I've got to believe that there was something, and that was it. There was something about him that made me feel alive and free and in love, I guess. Someone I wanted to love. And you're like, ugh, you picked some good ones. I didn't pick them. God picked, I suppose. But you look at the guy and it's, okay, forget the guy, but look at what came from it. Look at the bigger picture. No, I didn't have lasting relationships, but I got great children and great experiences and check some boxes in the life book, in the book of life, right? I didn't get it right the first time. I didn't get it right the second time. They say I'll get it right the third time. But by that time I was too burnt out. That's one more time than Marshall gave it. He thought if he got married twice to the same girl, it would work. That's not how this works. You gotta go find another girl. And I think, as I said that, I was talking to Red yesterday, and he said his daughter has gone through a breakup. She broke up with him. I was like, that's good. She's still in the power of it, right? Seriously, there's a whole lot to that. But in essence, it's like you're trying. Nobody goes into a relationship. You don't go into a relationship half-assed. You really want this to work. At least girls do. The divine feminine energy inside of you. Every girl wants every relationship to last forever. If I build a friendship, I want this friendship to last forever. If I'm trying to be in a relationship with you, it's like long term. I want this to work. I don't go in with the intention that I don't want this to work, then why would I be doing it? Realistically, yeah. So it's good to bring up the old parts of you that have laid dormant, that again, as you bring up the inner child, it's going to bring up some of the pain, but it can bring up all the joy too. Really? Yeah, it's got some harshness, but it's got a lot of joy, and that's why we do the dark night of the soul. You got to go through the darkness to find the good feelings. Really? And just like that, you saw me. I was filled with so many good feelings, only to be faced with my darkness. It's a balance. You can't be in one or the other. You can't stay in darkness without the light coming to get you. And you can't stay in the light without the darkness coming to find you. Really? They meet. There's no real gray area. No, no. Well, it's new beginnings. And that again, let me show you in this book. I said I keep going to the Two of Cups. Really? I mean, seriously. What am I looking for? Swords? Pentacles? No, it's swords. I think it's swords. Really? I think so. Well, I could be wrong. Not always, but I could be. Eight of Swords, stuck in your mind. Nine of Swords. Yep, Imbolc. One more card. Princess of Swords, Imbolc. Do you see it? Imbolc. Who is she? Me, Bridge. That's what I said. Today's my birthday. What? Well, past life. It's a better day than my real birthday. Really? The energy's better. The weather is better. Realistically, yeah. The Fool is relieved to come upon a peaceful landscape and a young girl. I should probably give you the card. It's in a whole different deck. Come on, God, help me out. There's 72 cards. I need the right card. Ooh, King of Cups. Hey. Come on. I don't need the devil. There she is. Oh, yes. God is good. See? You just ask, and it shall be given in good accordance. We read that yesterday in Matthew chapter 7. Verse what? I don't know. Go read your Bible. I'm reading too many books. All right. Anyways, thank you, God. Thank you. I didn't really want it. I appreciate you. Little things like that. That's God. God, please, can you just give me the card? Thanks. Really? Yeah. I get a little frustrated with God. Can you just give me the card, please? All right, there's the picture. The Fool is relieved to come upon a peaceful landscape of a young girl accompanied by two lambs. The wheel turns, she tells him. I'm Bridge, called the daughter of the bear, and I come after the first rising of the star Oculus and the bear keeper over the horizon at Imbolc. I am born at sunrise, and I herald new beginnings. When I come, I breathe life into the mouth of the dead of winter, and kindle, and that's where that card was. You need to rekindle. I was like, oh. The first strings of spring in the belly of the earth. Now light increases day by day. Plants will begin to grow and animals will be born. I will bring the barn. I'm seeing a download. Red said his oldest child is going to have a baby. It was his first, the first male. I was like, I didn't put that together. That makes you a grandfather. He avoided saying that. Nah, my daughter's gonna have a baby. You mean you're gonna be a grandfather? I left that out. Damn, I hope you come back so I can say that to your face. Oh, that might be mean. It's true. You're going to be a grandfather. Anyways, I was happy for him. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. And that's what I told him. I was like, it's springtime. These girls are gonna come out pregnant. And here comes Valentine's Day to start some more. Really? Yep. The birthing process. That's not Empress. I bring what I'm barren. Realistically, until God says I'm cursed. I am the Lilith. I'm supposed to be. Realistically, no, I'm a fertile myrtle. Don't touch me. I'll have a baby. We're gonna have a baby. Or at least I'm gonna try to convince you. Why? It's my destiny. You look like I could be a great father. I'll make a man out of you. Just kidding. I mean, that's not funny at all. It's kind of a pattern, I think. I bring what the bard call Awen, the flowing essence of inspiration, and my gift is inspiration in all forms. I am the goddess of poetry, prophecy, and hearth smiths, craftsmen, midwives, and healers. To know my divine gift, you must open yourself to it, surrender yourself to it, and allow it to flow into your soul. When you feel Awen, you will be forever changed. It's like go with the flow. I did a whole teaching on this earlier, all about the bridge and Imbolc. Really? Yes. Yep. The young Princess of Swords embodies a powerful rush of energy and excitement. You are full. Uh oh. Is this your party girl? I heard. I heard Steve's love Terry's all. This is my party princess. She's always given up. She's always the. Is this the party girl? I think it should have probably been the Princess of Wands. Probably. I'm not sure. Is this the party girl? I'm gonna go have to watch one of his videos to find out. He probably talks about her in his video today. He predicted this. It was in the cards. Why don't you read the cards? Because I was too busy praising Jesus and the moon to know that this was going to hit me today. Really? I mean, do you care? Is it hitting you? See? Sad to be you. All right. Though this is only the planning stage, she encourages you to get moving and follow your dreams. Ask yourself how to use the inspiration of the bridge. Do not get boggled down by minute details that you fail to move forward or get so carried away with the wild and unworkable ideas that you fail to do your research. Talk to others who can help you. I just got a download. I'm supposed to go on Wednesday. Why? Because, okay. What am I doing on Wednesday? I'm getting a cold. Can you hear it? I should take like some kind of something. But what am I doing on Wednesday? I'm going to the witchcraft store on Wednesday. Why? Because it's a fortnight. It's an adventure, and that's the day we're going to take an adventure. All right? Talk with others who can help you, but use the power of words in a positive way. Be fair and honest. Admit when you are wrong. That's it. Guys, I'm a bitch. Is anybody surprised or just surprised that I realized it and apologized? I apologized to fucking Allie so many times, dude. It takes me a while to realize I'm wrong. Well, first off, it doesn't. If you just point it out, that would be easier. I'm a little not fully aware. I'm doing the self-awareness, but I'm digging deeper than the surface. Really? I'm in my childhood wounds. I can't see what's going on outside of me. Really? Yeah. And don't engage in gossip and hurtful comments. Really? And that's what I told you. I was bad about that. I would sit there and fucking fry you, bro. We would just talk shit about you all day. Why? Because it was fun. I'd come up with some good ass burns. I'd be talking shit. My brother came up with the best one. I never heard nothing like that. What? My ex-husband was being molested by his sister for many years. And I can't stand this bitch. And I was telling my brother about I can't stand this fucking bitch. And he's all, that brother fucking bitch, you better send her my way. I'm going to give her some. And I just was like, you're so fucking... How do you take incest and turn it into a joke like that? I mean, and that's me. It's like, are you guys all cutthroat like that? I mean, I've never laughed so hard. My brother can take some shit and turn it real funny. But he can take some real harsh shit and turn it funny, like real harsh. And that was like the hardest shit. Really? Yeah, he called that bitch a brother fucking bitch. I was like, oh my god, dude. Really? And then he told her he wanted to fuck her. He was like, tell her I'm gonna handle the shit out of that bitch. She wants to brother fuck. Tell her you got a brother that she can fuck. I was like, I can't stand you, bro. I'm in my trauma and you're fucking with me right now, bro. He made all kinds of jokes, dude. Nothing was Dude, nothing was I told him he should have been a comedian. He was so fucking cutthroat. Really? He's rotting away in jail for his karma. But it was funny. Seriously, I'll never forget that, bro. He said it just like that. He said that brother fucking bitch. She want to fuck her brother. Tell her you got a brother. And I'll fuck her. That's just crazy. Watch your words. Marshall's like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? You thought you were one of a kind? I know you do, but you're not part of our kind. You might be kind of like us. I'm serious. Marshall has never heard burns like the ones that have come out of my mouth. Nobody has. I was like, wow. Hey, I thought the himbo, the bimbro was my own creation. I didn't know they called them the himbos. That was cool, but I liked mine better. Realistically, that's not nice to call somebody. I'm getting creative in my meanness. Really, that's not cool. I mean, it is. I could make a whole career like Marshall and take him down. We could be, battling on the internet all the time. That'd be fun. You want to do that? Do a PR move? When you move, I move. Just like that. Just kidding. I feel like that's what me and Russ do all the time. Just burn him all the time. Realistically, I burn the shit out of Russ. Realistically, I call him a motherfucker. Oh man, God's hanging me on the cross. It must be that olive branch again. All right. The card may represent a person in your life. He or she is an individual of great mental agility, talkative, even argumentative, trustworthy, brutally honest, and full of questions. But why? That's me all the time. Would you really? Yeah, but you can tell. I told you I get tired of fucking talking. I don't want to talk no more. I just want to sit here and quiet. Can we just be quiet? Can we just quiet? Really? As much as I am, that's what happened with B. She didn't like that. Oh, you don't want to talk? No, I don't want to talk. I just want to sit. Really? Yeah. Silence is golden. Like a child showing off, someone who hates to be pinned down or who is easily bored. Well, I mean, I might look like a child showing off. Yeah, show off, perhaps. Reverse meaning. Princess of Swords reverse indicates problems on the horizon, bad news, ill health, other unforeseen events. Well, as the wheel turns. It can also suggest that you're acting hasty, not thinking things through, making promises that you can't keep. That's what I said. Don't be making promiscuous promises you can't keep. Really? Why do you guys say that? Every man swears he can make love all night. I had a guy tell me that he could go. Well, first off, he told me he was jerking off in his car for an hour and a half. So maybe that's why he thinks he can go all night long. But he had told me these stories. So then I had this unrealistic perception that you guys could really go all night long. And that's not true. Quit lying. Quit lying. I'm going to go as many times as I can. We might need to go slow. Why don't you be realistic? I'm going to make love to you all night. I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. I'm going to do all this shit. No. Quit lying. Quit lying. Quit lying. You're going to do your best. Just say the truth. I'll do my best. Okay, then. Don't set me up for failure. Don't make me think that, don't make me bring the lube. I think I'm going to dry out after a while. You make it seem like we're going to be at this for a while. What? Didn't even get to reach in my bag. I'm just having fun. It's not their fault. It's mine. It was mine. I may have ripped your clothes off too fast. I may have sucked the cum straight out of your dick. It could have been me, not you. And then again, it's like, why is everything my fault? It's not you. It's me. Realistically, you didn't have a chance. Let's try again. I have no more. Oh, now I'm mad. Now I'm really mad. At who? Yourself? You did this to me. Oh, damn. Well, how am I going to make this better? Such a child. All right. Anyways, reversed. It can suggest that you're acting hasty. Yeah, don't make promises you can't keep. Saying things you'll later regret. Or just flitting from one idea or project to another. Be still. Listen for true inspiration of the bridge and use her gifts well. Princess Reverse may be an edgy person in your life who is thoughtless, vindictive, and destructive. That could be me. He or she is a gossip and won't keep your confidence. I mean, I can't really keep secrets. The universe, there's no secrets here. Really? Your secrets are not safe with me. I gotta be honest. Why are you keeping it a secret? Why are you telling me this, anyways? Don't tell me something that you don't want somebody else to know. Realistically, are we talking about your shadows? Why are you hiding this from people? Especially the people that are closest to you. If you can't share it with them, then you probably shouldn't have people in your life. If they wouldn't accept this about you, then you probably shouldn't have them in your life. I have to be honest about that. Not much, there's nothing I can keep. I try. I try. I'd like to keep this to myself, but I can't. There's nowhere to hide it. There's nowhere inside of me to hide your secrets or even my own. I'm digging up my own secrets. There's nowhere to hide yours. They're literally excavating inside looking for fucking gold all the time. If there's a secret, they're going to find it. I can't even create new secrets. I'm not really a secret person, anyways. The only secrets I have are the ones that I kept for myself, I suppose. But as far as yours, no. And that's why I tell people, don't tell me that. Why? Because it's probably going to come back out of my mouth and it might hurt you later. Really? But people tell me certain things. Like, you don't have to tell me that. Don't tell me you got a whole bunch of cocaine in your car right now and all that crazy shit. For simple reasons. We live at a fucking family homeless shelter. I don't want to know that. Why? I'm going to start getting upset about that. Why do you have cocaine where there's families? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Don't tell me that you're fucking thieving these stores. Why? Because I'm out there working hard to have, I'm going without shit. I'm paying for shit that you just go in and steal because you just don't have to follow the rules and I do. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like certain things like that. That's what I mean. There's people that have told me about their sexual abuse and their, their whatever, their traumas that I haven't repeated. There's stuff like that. But when you're like literally out here being a fuckhead like that, you're probably gonna get exposed fucking with me. And that's what I said, dude. I'm like literally don't come and tell me you're dirt like that, bro. Cause like, I might not turn you in, but I don't agree with what you're doing, bro. People got that fucked up. Because I'm so down to earth, they think I'm cool with everything. Just because I'm cool with it doesn't mean I'm cool with it, bro. And that's my own thing is like, I'm cool with drug dealers and shit, but I don't want to be, I understand. Because I have an understanding, they think that I'm okay with everything. No, I understood it, but understand, I walked away from this shit. I'm about to walk away from you too. You can't hide it from me. Hiding your life is stupid. Or you're trying to pretend like you're not a drug dealer, so I'll like you. What are you talking about? How am I going to like you when you are what I don't like? You're lying to yourself and trying to lie to me. Why don't you just find someone that likes drug dealers? Really? I mean, I used to. I was my own drug dealer. I'm not really attracted to something I was. Stupid. I can fucking eyeball that shit. I don't even need a scale, dumbass. Really? I am famous. I can eyeball it perfect. I can eyeball an 8 ball. Perfect. Are you serious? I could do it right now, bro. Give me a baggie and any substance, probably flour to make it perfect. Depending, if you gave me salt or sugar, I could easily eyeball it by the weight of it. And the flour or whatever, I can eyeball it to 3.5 perfect, dude. Or 1.5, 1.75. I can do them all, dude. Seriously? Seriously, I'm perfect at it. I didn't need a fucking scale. That's just an extra charge. I'm not carrying a fucking scale. You're never going to get any. They always think they're going to get more. You're not getting any more. And you're definitely, no, that's short. No, it's not. I'm perfect at this. And then they pull out the scale. I told you. I'm surgical with this shit. Realistically, yeah, going back to this bullshit. Put the drugs down. I don't like drug dealers. I left that life alone. I don't like alcohol. I don't like all this stuff. I used to be part of it and I'm cool. I understand you. But I don't understand. I don't want to be around you because I was you and I worked hard not to be you. Then you got people like Marshall that want to be around druggies all the time. How does that make you feel? Does it remind you of the good old days of being all high? I remember what it felt like to be all high and weirded out. I don't like it. It doesn't take me to a good place. Nope. No and no. Realistically, no. Be still, then listen, and that's where I'm seeing myself. Just have a shot of tequila. You're really gonna love this. I mean, I might be, relive the party days, but I'm gonna still wake up 43 years old and regretting it. Be still, listen for true inspiration. He or she plays mind games, is a know it all, and consistently challenging authority. Or is this you? Okay, let's be back. Let me read this back. A gossip who won't keep your confidence. I'm probably going to tell somebody what you told me. Who plays mind games? I don't really. I could. I really could. I really could, but I don't. I really could. All right. I'm a little manipulative. I'm thinking about my birthday. Hana's there. It's me, Priest. I invited Bobby, and I invited Tree. Goofy thing. We're all at the game. It's my first. It's my first fucking basketball game. We're all at the game, and Hana's like, we're walking there. I'm having a great time with Priest. I'm hiding his liquor. He had me. Well, they all bought shooters, so we could all have shooters, but I don't drink, so I put mine in my bra. And then he's like, here, hold these for me. So I put them. I got big ass titties, dude. I put them all in my fucking bra. Really? Yeah. So we're walking through and we're making jokes and shit. And I give it to him, and he drinks it so slick, dude. And he drops it, and we're laughing and shit. Next thing, Hana comes up, and she's like, hey, dude, is that a fucking hickey on Raj's neck? She's about to ruin my fucking she's about to ruin my fucking my whole experience fighting with this guy. And so I redirect it into some other shit. I didn't tell her the truth. I was like, I don't know, bro. I mean, if it is, it could be his baby mama. Maybe she was trying to mark him up, or I don't remember what I said, but I know I wasn't truthful with her to where I empowered her to go start this fight with him. I didn't want that fight to happen. And they ended up doing it. They spent the whole game arguing somewhere. Priest and I sat down watching the game. He was explaining to me. I just kept looking at that fucking player, dude, for the Nuggets, that big ass elf of a person, that giant dude. I'm like, why is he so big? Anyways, Priest was teaching me. There were some people from Australia behind us, and it was a whole adventure. I had a great time. After that, we went back to the studio, and we Priest helped me write this song that they helped me. It was really good. And Hana came in and made the song and all this shit. As far as mind games, yeah, I could, but I don't. I don't do it maliciously. I do it redirectingly. That's what I teach you. Is like all day I'm teaching you how to reprogram your mind. So to say that I don't know how to manipulate my mind and brainwash my mind or even yours, that's an absolute lie. I can make you think some shit, but I spend all day trying to make you think better shit. I'm supposed to. It's my gift, is to make you think differently. But that's where a dark practitioner can put something, you know what I mean? And that's where this could be evil. If I wanted to be evil, I could go whisper to a girl, hey, was that your boyfriend talking to that guy over there? Or to that girl over there? And now she's paranoid and she's in a bad place and she's going to ruin her whole night and then probably get into a fight with her boyfriend about nothing, and they're going to break up because she's acting crazy and nothing ever happened, and it's all because I put something in her ear. Can I do that? I could, but why do that? Really? Yeah, and that's what I teach you guys. That's psychic, and those are psychic attacks. There's nothing magical about that, bro. That's just a psychic or a manipulative attack that happens. It can happen on the internet. Subliminal attacks, where you say something, you're like, wait a minute, was that directed towards me? And you start thinking about it, and you're like, you know what I mean? Like they embarrassed you, and you didn't even see it. Shit like that. Really? Yeah. It can all be bad. You're a know-it-all that constantly challenges authority. Well, I don't always. I'm actually curious. When I don't think I know something, I become the most curious person. You have all power at this moment. When you're exposing me to something, I like to learn as a child. So if I don't know something, now you have a power over me in a sense. I really want to know everything you know. I'm really interested. You have all of my attention. But if I think I know, then I don't care. And that's where it is. I could do your job. I know better than you. Really? Yeah. So as much as and you'll learn these as you take this ride, you'll learn that the balance, how one day you can be totally in the reverse meaning. One day you can be in the positive meaning. But you learn the more you take these cards is how to balance it. And that's really what it is. And that's what you saw. As much as I'm taking these new beginnings and in a positive way, I still had to face my negative ways, which I told you was what? My swords. Ta-da! Was it a great show? Did you enjoy it? Cool. I've spent my whole day showing off. Could be a child showing off. I need to have a meal. I'm obviously not going anywhere. Really? I'm full of energy, but nowhere to put it. I'm not gonna. No, it's time for traffic and shit. I should probably just sit around and be a good supposed to do shit like that on Monday. I just didn't see that coming. Really? I got railroaded. I got love bombed. You dropped a bomb on and that's where I was crying. I was like, wait a minute, I did this. It's like you didn't do this. I did this. I opened this whole door. Started this whole conversation. I did all this. When you start taking accountability to what you are doing in your life, you'll have more empowerment to have more doings in your life. Stop being powerless. What's stopping you? Nothing. You, your fear. I'm afraid. That's real. I'll be afraid about everything. I can validate that, but I'm not going to stand there and let you be scared. I'm supposed to pump you up. But if you're not going to do it, then I'm going to go and pump someone else up to do some scary shit. That's what I'm supposed to do. Really? It's the fuck around and find out. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm here to push you. I'm part of the dark. We're rebellious. We're here to push you into your temptations, the things that are tempting you. But what's tempting you is good shit. I'm trying to keep you away from the bad shit that you're tempted to do and go into the good temptations of your heart. It's tempting. Sounds like a great idea, but you're afraid. This can't end bad. You're just afraid that it won't work out. Now, let me go back to my art. I have no intentions. When I was given this idea, I had no intentions to do this for money. But knowing my ability to allow spirits to work with me, I am absolutely excited to see what comes out of me. And I'm sure it's going to be worth millions and billions of dollars. Why? Because it's not me that's creating it. It's the spirit within me that's connected to all spirits, all artists. And as the bridge, I'm more poetry, craftsmanships. We're about putting our hands on it. So it's like hands-on action. I'm awakening a part of me, but it's also being guided by those that actually already went through this awakening. And that's how it is the spirit guides. I said I was getting a new spirit guide, didn't I? Who am I getting? It looks like Bob Ross and Da Vinci. They're the only two I keep talking about. I loved him. I grew up with him. Happy little accidents. Well, that's cool. I could spend my days with Bob Ross and fucking Mr. Rogers. That's a nice, peaceful day. Again, think of these energies, guys. Okay, we don't know Da Vinci. We didn't know Da Vinci, but you know the Mona Lisa, don't you? He put the perfect balance of masculine and feminine into that picture. I teach you the perfect balance of masculine and feminine. With his help, I can put it into a picture. Here comes Pac. Picture me rolling. Or a rap. I said that and I looked down. He's on my shirt. He's looking up at me. I wasn't going to wear you till tomorrow, but I'm glad I wore you today. It was a great day. We had a great day, didn't we, Pac? That was a good day. Really? Tomorrow could be another great day. If you allow it, if you allow your imagination, and that's what the bridge is about, open yourself up to some possibilities. Let yourself believe what your heart is trying to show you. Hey, my heart is trying to show me to go get a pedicure. That sounds like what I'm exactly going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm going to walk over and get a pedicure. Really? I mean, yeah. I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I didn't want to get up and go to Hobby Lobby and go get a bunch of art supplies. I knew I didn't want to drive all the way up to the witchcraft store. Son of a bitch, I believe the witchcraft store is right next to a Hobby Lobby. It is. Kill two birds with one stone. Really? Yeah, the witchcraft store is on 44th and Wadsworth. And there's a Hobby Lobby right there on Wadsworth and something. Probably 44. It's right across the street or down the street like a couple blocks. Really? Mm-hmm. We'll make a whole venture of that on Wednesday. See, and that's where it is they plan out my day. Why Wednesday? Because I have shit to do tomorrow. I'm not going to do that shit tomorrow. I have to stay in the neighborhood tomorrow. Really? And that means Thursday is going to be great if I get all of this. Am I going to start painting before I leave? Probably not. We're saving that. We're going to have that set up in my new house. We're taking our new projects to our new place. Really? I just remembered my new my new tent. I still haven't opened that. They were laughing about that. I was like, dude, I loved camping. Why do you have a tent? Because I always wanted one and one came in the door and I couldn't wait to get it. I was like, and it's a pop. Understand the struggle. They don't understand that. Really? I couldn't have just took my tent last night and popped it up at Cherry Creek. You have to have a permit and it's off season. You can't do that. I could have done it at Chatfield. Chatfield is open all year round and they have electric and water. so I could pop up my tent and just bring up a heater and go spend the night outside. I haven't even tried that thing. Ooh, I'm planning an escapade. I've been waiting for this day. That was my dream. I tried to play that out with my ex-husband. Realistically, I had this dream. I had this fantasy. I think I was too pregnant for that. Or just the wrong husband. I wanted to have sex in the woods. Oop, here comes my other kid. Time to go. Let's stop with the sex talk. Really? Sex equals kids, and this is where you'll end up with if you keep talking like that. I got great kids. Hey, how are you? Oh, was that good, huh? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Okay, I love you. Well, I'm going to go love my family, put all this love over there, and I will catch up with you guys maybe later, maybe not. But that's what I went through today, and if it didn't hit you, if this wasn't your day, that means that your day's still coming. That didn't happen to me today. That means that this is a message for what's to come. They call me a prophecy and a fucking psychic for that reason, because I show you and then it comes later. Why does it hit me first? Because I'm the goddess of the moon. I'm the closest to the planetary energy. It's the earth and the moon, and then here I am. And here we are. Hey, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch up with you later. Laters, haters. Oh, you don't